That's the biggest reason why many people, they live their entire lives never realizing their true potential. You see, in a lot of spiritual practices, we talk about mindfulness. And I always find the word mindfulness interesting, because to be mindful is to be mindless, right? And because our mind is so consumed every single day from the moment we wake up, with all the surroundings and everything that's moving around us, all these moving parts, inclusive of today, we live in a technology world, swiping our phones, being on laptops, replying to emails, dealing with people. So everything is happening externally, and we're so much influenced by other people on an unconscious level. So we live our life based on others, not really realizing what and why we are actually here. People need to go inwards. If they could take some time out alone, and time out alone is not saying 5 minutes a day. I mean, that's useful to keep your energies and protect your energies and protect your space. But what I mean is really allow themselves to be alone. You know, people are so afraid these days of being single, isn't it? Because they feel like they are without their other half. How could you ever attract an abundant life if you are not abundant when you are yourself, by yourself? I think that's just a transition phase. If one has not spent enough time with themselves, which most people don't, because the first thing we learn, we go to school, we hang around with people, we go home, we're around people, and then we go through the next 20, 30, 40, 50 years of our life always surrounded by people. And that's why we always feel I'm bored or I'm lonely when I'm by myself. But the real answers come when you're by yourself, because you are no longer just being influenced and conditioned and brainwashed by your surroundings. Well, you can put it this way. If you think about the times where you've had a goal before, whether that be the perfect relationship that you think it is, or whether that be the perfect career, the perfect job that you wanted, and you've ever achieved that, in those moments you feel amazing, right? But after some time, you always come to the question of, is this what I truly want? Then you start re-evaluating and re-questioning your life, what you've achieved so far. Am I in the place that I should be at? Is this really the right thing for me? Is this relationship for me? And you start questioning again, why does this continue to occur? And it's simple. It's because the goal you had in the first place was not your goal. That was not your true potential. That was not your destiny. That was just what you've heard, what you've experienced, what other people have told you. That's the way you've been conditioned, and then you believe that that's why you're here. So many people, when they are lost and confused in life, what do they resort to? Go out partying, speaking to more people about it, drinking, trying to distract that mind with more things. And it'll actually leave us more confused. So I highly recommend, whether you are confused, not confused, take time for self. Take some good time for self. And in those moments of silence, at first, you may feel a little bit lonely. You may feel a little bit empty. But we need to understand that loneliness and that emptiness is a good starting point, is a fresh sheet, is a new page, is a new chapter where you can create anything you want. And in the midst of that blissfulness and that silence, once you start to acknowledge it and enjoy it and live in those moments, within the peace is where all your deepest desires, your answers will come.